must realize you are doomed.
Oh, I don't think so.
Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 times Obi-Wan Kenobi outsmarted his opponents.
Wait a minute. How did this happen? We're smarter than this.
For this list, we're looking at the most notable times the legendary Jedi Knight used wits and strategy to defeat combatants or find victory another way. Know of any other times Obi-Wan flexed his brain? Do the smart thing and leave a comment below. Number 10. Trapping Maul and Oppress. Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Obi-Wan Kenobi has never been one to seek vengeance, hence the whole Jedi thing. Maul, on the other hand, not so much.
You cannot imagine the depths I would go to stay alive, fueled by my singular hatred for you.
That may be so, but I defeated you before and I can defeat you again.
Incensed over being mutilated by Obi-Wan and left for dead, a new and improved Maul goads the hero into confronting him by slaughtering a whole village. Maul and his brother Savage Opress soon capture the Jedi, but before Obi-Wan can be tortured to death, he's saved by another old foe, Asajj Ventress.
How unfortunate. I was looking for a challenge, not some wretched cast-offs from the Knight Brothers clan. What a disappointment.
Though Ventress is only interested in Opress's bounty, she aids Obi-Wan in fending off the Dathomirians.
Your master Qui-gon Jinn, I gutted him while you stood helpless and watched. How did that make you feel, Obi-Wan?
During the duel, Maul tries to get Obi-Wan to give in to his rage, but the latter sees the futility in fighting and flees with Ventress in an escape pod, stranding the brothers in space. Number 9. Scaring off Tusken Raiders. Star Wars Episode 4: A New Hope. Sometimes the best shots are the ones you don't take. After Luke gets attacked and subsequently knocked out by Tusken Raiders in the desert, a watchful Obi-Wan arrives on the scene and scares them off by emulating the sounds of a crate dragon. Just as a side-by-side comparison, here's what one sounded like on The Mandalorian. In any case, Obi-Wan could have easily decimated the natives, but instead, he seeks a non-violent solution to get the job done. It's an indicative introduction to the wise old sage, as the movie established the true virtues of the Jedi way.
Rest easy, son. You've had a busy day. You're fortunate to be all in one piece.
Number 8. Tracking Jango. Star Wars Episode 2: Attack of the Clones. You'd think a Jedi Master like Obi-Wan Kenobi would have an easier time with a non-Force user, but credit his incredible wit for finding a way to turn a loss into a win. While looking for bounty hunter Jango Fett, Obi-Wan's search takes him to the ocean planet Kamino, where he finds a secret clone army being made for the Republic. Aware of the connection to Jango, Obi-Wan tries to prevent him from escaping, and the two battle on the landing platform. With a myriad of gadgets, Jango proves surprisingly resourceful, and even comes to believe that Obi-Wan is dead. After saving himself, however, Obi-Wan places a tracker on Jango's ship, leading him to Geonosis and the answers he's been looking for.
Dad, I think we've been tracked.
You must have put a homing device on our hull.
Number 7. Getting the drop on Maul. Star Wars Episode 1: The Phantom Menace. Here's where it all began between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul. While on a mission to protect Queen Amidala on Naboo, Obi-Wan and his master Qui-gon Jinn are confronted by the Sith Lord. After a thrilling three-way battle, Obi-Wan gets separated and is forced to watch as Maul strikes down Qui-Gon. Obi-Wan furiously re-enters the fray, but Maul soon has him hanging from a shaft before kicking his lightsaber down it. Helpless and defenseless, things are looking bleak for Obi-Wan. But upon sensing Qui-Gon's lightsaber, he finds a way to turn the tide. In one swift motion, he flips over his adversary, catching the lightsaber before ending the bout permanently. Sure, Maul should have been more mindful, but Obi-Wan's quick thinking proves he's never out. Number 6. Distracting Darth's Dinar, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. If there's anything we've learned so far, it's that Obi-Wan knows when to fight and when not to. Or, in this case, when to take an absolute beating.
Perhaps.
Anakin Skywalker and Ahsoka Tano accompany Obi-Wan to the planet Kyros to rescue the captured Togrutan colonists. Obi-Wan later gets Separatist Commander Darth's Dinar to reveal the existence of a series of bombs around the city. To give Anakin and Ahsoka time to disarm them, Obi-Wan challenges Dinar to a weaponless Zygerian showdown.
Excuse me, sir. We have a problem.
What problem?
Our spotters are tracking 2 enemy walkers moving.
Not only does Obi-Wan deliberately let Dinar pound on him, but he endures long enough for the Padawans to do their job, eliminating Dinar's leverage.
Well, shall we discuss your surrender? Again.
Number 5. Going Undercover, Star Wars: The Clone Wars. Clearly, Obi-Wan knows how to play the long game, but perhaps never more so than the time he went undercover.
Obi-Wan!
When there's rumblings of a kidnapping plot against Chancellor Palpatine, Obi-Wan allows himself to be seemingly killed by bounty hunter Rako Hardeen. Obi-Wan then disguises himself as Hardeen, getting himself sent to a detention center to gain the trust of Moralo Ival, the prospective kidnapper.
Finish him, Hardeen. Very disappointing.
All due respect. I just want to do my job and get my money.
It's not an easy process over the multi-episode arc, but it does ultimately end with Palpatine safe and Ival in custody.
Are you all right?
Yes. Thanks again to the heroics of the Jedi. That's the second time today.
We specialize in heroics, Chancellor.
Of course, it might have been just as well otherwise, because, Palpatine, but the crafty Obi-Wan more than proves his mettle. Number 4. Learning from Qui-Gon, Star Wars Rebels.
Now, the only one who has gained anything from all of this is
Me.
The death of Qui-Gon Jinn is a watershed moment for Obi-Wan, but rather than let it fuel his anger like Maul would like, he learns from it and lets it inform his later adventures. Years after their first encounter, when Obi-Wan is deep into his hermit days, Maul finally tracks him down on Tatooine. As short as their actual fight is, the lead-up is almost more important, as Obi-Wan shifts his stance to mirror that of Qui-Gon's during his final fight. After attacking, Maul tries to stun Obi-Wan with the hilt of his lightsaber, the same as with Qui-Gon, but Obi-Wan anticipates this, slicing through the hilt and delivering a fatal blow of his own. This is the cathartic end to their rivalry we needed. Number 3. Exposing Grievous, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith.
Your move.
You fool! I've been trained in your Jedi arts by Count Dooku!
Even though the cybernetic General Grievous isn't Force-sensitive, he still proves more than a match for Obi-Wan in this duel with not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4 lightsabers. Not one to be intimidated, though. Obi-Wan makes sure to even the playing field slightly by severing 2 of Grievous's hands. Grievous then tries to escape, but after a high-speed chase, their duel resumes on a landing pad. With both combatants out of lightsabers, Obi-Wan gets physically overpowered. He takes advantage of the close quarters, however, by pulling back Grievous's plating and exposing his organs. With Obi-Wan again hanging from the platform, now all it takes is some well-placed blaster fire to send the general to his grave. Number 2. Gaining the High Ground, Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith. Obi-Wan's heated duel on the fiery planet Mustafar with his recently turned Padawan Anakin is as evenly matched as things can get. Though it could be said that Anakin's newfound rage could be the difference maker. Still, Obi-Wan manages to hold his own, as their epic clash takes them from the landing pad to inside the station to precariously hovering over lava. Desperate for an advantage, Obi-Wan hikes up the short embankment, hoping to get Anakin to yield.
It's over, Anakin! I have the high ground!
However, the young Sith fails to see reason and plays directly into Obi-Wan's hands. Heartbroken, it's likely that Obi-Wan's never more wanted to be wrong when it comes to strategy. Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Becoming More Powerful, Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope.
I've been waiting for you, Obi-Wan. We meet again at last. The circle is now complete. When I left you, I was but the learner. Now I am the master.
Only a master of evil, Darth.
Obi-Wan's always been wise beyond his years, but his elderly self we meet in the original movie is even more so. While Luke and company are rescuing Princess Leia aboard the Death Star, Obi-Wan encounters Darth Vader and enters one final duel with his former Padawan. Both Obi-Wan and Vader know the former master's outmatched, but Obi-Wan simply seeks to stall for time to let the others escape. Before yielding, he swears to Vader that,
"If you strike me down, I shall become more powerful than you can possibly imagine."
Again failing to see the future, Vader does just that, making Obi-Wan one with the Force. Obi-Wan willingly loses the battle so that his death might inspire others to win the war. Now that's the long game. Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from WatchMojo, and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.